I'm Kitty Usher, Chief Economist at the Institute of Directors. And as an economist, I guess I've had a kind of front seat row as to the enormity of the changes that we've seen in the last 2 years. We've seen an economy only just recovering from the financial crisis and then effectively being turned off by government. We had some parts of the economy basically being told to stay at home, consumers told not to spend, demand simply switched off. And in other parts of the economy, we had people being asked to go well beyond their normal responsibilities of their duties, which in themselves were onerous enough. Frontline workers, people working to support vulnerable customers, and of course, vulnerable team members. And then there's that part in the middle, places where business leaders effectively faced a very important choice. How were they going to respond to the extraordinary situation they and their firms found themselves in? Did they have the wherewithal to work even harder, to pivot, to find those new markets, to keep their teams in place and together in order to come out of this stronger? Could they analyse and make their way through the myriad and frankly quite generous government support schemes that might not exactly map on to what their businesses needed at that time? Could they see into the future and see how their clients and their customers were going to change and what their needs, how their needs were going to evolve into the future? And that's where many Institute of Directors members, business leaders running the small and medium-sized firms and organisations that are the engine of growth in our economy really stepped up and were forced to work to the full potential of their ability and also of their training. Because when all around is changing, what is it that you do? By the end of 2021, much of that, thankfully, has receded into the past. But we still have some fundamental challenges facing us, both as a country and as business leaders. We have an economy that's bounced back wonderfully, a little faster than people feared, bringing with it shortages, both in terms of raw materials, supplies, international shipping issues, and also shortages of labour and skills. So we find ourselves in a situation where perhaps 18 months ago we were worrying about keeping our teams together when the economy had been partially shut down. We're now worrying about finding the skills that we need to enable very hard working teams to grow and meet the order books and opportunities that are available. That's led to the prospect of inflation, something that many of us haven't had to live and work with for many years. And it's also led to concerns about interest rate rises and all of that, and all that that means for those of us and our companies that carry debt. But as the author and business historian Nancy Keown said, leaders are forged in a crisis. They become real when they practice a few key behaviours that gird and inspire people through difficult times. And the entries that we've had this year to the Director of the Year Award for London, the South and the South West are a testament to the calibre and frankly brilliance of those business leaders that are Institute of Directors members. Because that's what we're here for. We're here to support you, to train you, to give you information and opportunities to enable you to meet other like-minded people across the country in order that you can do the best to fulfill your ambitions and to grow your organisations. And it is very heartening to see quite how many of you have been able to step up to that challenge and are showing us through the entries to this competition quite how skilled and experienced you are. I'd now like to hand over to John McLean, Chair of the Institute of Directors, City of London region, to say a bit more about the awards and to introduce our individual categories.
As all of us know, last year, or indeed the last 18 months, have been a traumatic time for all of us. But for the IoD, we have sought to see through our members and recognise the achievements and what people have done, because it has been hard for all of us, but some directors have really stepped up. And what do I mean by stepping up? They've achieved a lot, they've managed to continue on business, they've also looked to actually change their business quite dramatically. There are 11 categories in the Director of the Year Awards this year. They are Agility and Resilience, Equality and Diversity, Family, Innovation, International, Third and Public Sector, SMEs under 5 million, SMEs 5 million to 50 million, Startups and Sustainability. The 4 finalists for the Director of the Year Award for Agility and Resilience are Carl Waterer, Group Finance Director of Howard Tennants Limited, Jason Danziger, Managing Director of Hannah Group, Debbie Thorpe, Director of Willow Wellbeing, Danny Brooks, CEO and founder of Virtual Human Resources Limited. The panel were very impressed with all of the applicants this year, and specifically in respect of the winner, their comments were: an entry that is inspiring as it is informative. It refers clearly throughout to the competence framework, suggesting that this is a well-rounded candidate at the peak of their game, but with plenty of growth potential. And I'm pleased to say that the winner is Jason Danziger. Congratulations, Jason.
I'm Kitty Usher, Chief Economist at the Institute of Directors. The 3 finalists for the Director of the Year Award for Equality, Diversity and Inclusion are Lee Lefevre-Eyre, Human Resources Director and Vice President of Human Resources UK and Ireland at Enterprise Holdings, Panima Sen, Operations, People and ED&I Director of Sparta Global Limited, Julie Kapsalis, Chair of Costa Capital LEP, and the winner is, well, we actually have 2 winners for this one. First, Lee Lefevre-Eyre, because our judges said that equality, diversity and inclusion truly act as the spine of this business. But also, jointly in first place, our winner is Julie Kapsalis, where our judges said they were impressed to see reference to the social model of disability within their EDI policy. So very well done to Lee and Julie.
My name is Esther Tieken. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of the Institute of Directors. The 3 finalists for the Director of the Year Award for the category Family are Tushar Shah, CEO and founder of 3Es Accountants, Laura McBrown, Managing Director of G&B Electronic Design, and Jacqueline O'Donovan, Managing Director of O'Donovan Waste Disposal. The judges commented of the winner: amazing story of determination, drive, focus and passion. A clear business leader in a male-dominated industry. And the winner is Jacqueline O'Donovan. Congratulations and well done, Jacqueline.
Hello, I'm Sam Cooper and I'm an Associate Director in the Audit team at Smith & Williamson. The 3 finalists for the Director of the Year Award for Innovation are Andrew Hookway from XTech Cloud, Jitesh Patel from Peldon Rose and Vijay Luthra from Mission. And the winner is Jitesh Patel from Peldon Rose. It was evident to the judges that Peldon Rose is a fantastic company that fosters really strong relationships with its clients and employees. Jitesh is clearly a well-respected leader that has done a great job in supporting the company through the challenges of the past 18 months. Really well done, Jitesh.
Hi, I'm Andrew Griffiths, Chief Financial Officer at Bristol Airport. The three finalists for the International Director of the Year Award are Paul Robinson, COO at VHR, Paul Knight, Owner Director at Produce Plus Limited, and Prem Parthasarathy, MD at Pontac. The judges said, this company has a clear vision and shown agility and adaptability in driving international growth. There's a strong focus on developing a positive culture where colleague engagement, diversity and inclusion are key to the company's success. And the winner is Paul Robinson from VHR. Well done, Paul.
Hello, my name is Glenn St John Colgan. I'm the Managing Director of Augmentus Group Limited. The three finalists for the Director of the Year Award for the third and public sectors are Dina Henry from the CAF Bank Limited, Lindsay Marshall from Crystal Palace Park Trust, and John Sparks from Crisis UK. Good luck to you all. The judges said, this company clearly created a sound operating framework which will pave the way for the future success of the charity. And the winner is Lindsay Marshall from Crystal Palace Park Trust. Congratulations, Lindsay. Well done.
Hi, I'm Jeff Lawrence, MD of Vistage UK. The four finalists for the Director of the Year Award, SMEs under 5 million, are Yash Dubel, Director AY&J Solicitors, Paul Miller, MD and founder of Cornish Accounting Solutions, Julian Ponan, founder, CEO of Creative Nature, and Sanjay Sal, MD of Makesworths Accountants. The judges said, this company is making a real impact in this niche area. The vision is strong and they have helped an impressive number of vulnerable clients since inception. And the winner is Yash Dubel from AY&J Solicitors. Well done, Yash. The four finalists for the Director of the Year Award in the 5 to 50 million revenue bracket are Derek Rogers, MD of Gardner Leader, Jason Danziger, MD of Hannah Group, Richard Hopkins, MD of Fargro, and Danny Brooks, CEO and founder of Virtual Human Resources. The judges said, very inspirational. After losing a large percentage of business overnight, their staff rallied and made the business not only survive, but work. And because the personal leadership and commitment to them made this happen, a great story. And the winner is Jason Danziger from the Hannah Group UK. Well done, Jason.
Hello, my name is Mark Corduroy and I'm the entrepreneur in residence at the University of the West of England. The three finalists for the Director of the Year Award startup are Joe Warner, Equinox Rising, Susan Walsh, the Classification Guru, Tom Gibbons, New Eco Group. The judges said an impressive entry showing a growth of a company under great leadership in a challenging time. People and quality are at the heart of the business. And the winner is Tom Gibbon, New Eco Group. Well done, Tom.
Hi, I'm Jake Standing, Business Advisory Partner at Creston Reeves, and we are the proud sponsors of the Director of the Year Awards in the Sustainability category. Our three finalists are Jason Danziger, Managing Director of Hana Group UK, Mike Brown, Commercial Director of Geo Environmental Services Limited, and Sue Riddlestone, who's the CEO and co-founder of Bioregional. All of the entries were fantastic to read, but what stood out for us was this particular growing organisation with inspirational leadership. They have a real passion for challenging their supply chain to be sustainable, particularly around sustainable fishing and sustainable packaging. They consistently show and prove that they are pushing the boundaries of what it is to be sustainable. So it gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of this year's Sustainability Award is Jason Danziger. Congratulations, Jason.
Hello everyone, my name is Faisal Khan and I'm the Regional Chairman for IoD South. It gives me great pleasure to present the 11th and final award today for Chartered Director, Highest Achiever of the Year. And the winner is Penelope Shaw. Penny secured Chartered Director status while Chief Risk Officer at Chaucer Syndicates Limited. She now runs Penelope Shaw Limited while also holding several NED positions. Hearty congratulations on your award, Penny. You know, when I think of Chartered Directors, I am reminded of the UK Corporate Governance Code, which sets out 18 principles for best practice. Principle B states that the board should take responsibility for establishing purpose, values and strategy, and satisfy itself that these and the culture of the organisation are aligned. The principle goes on to state that directors should act with integrity, show leadership, and promote the culture of the organisation. At the Chartered Director of the Year Awards, we celebrate directors that have embraced the code and shown leadership, integrity, and entrepreneurship. I must admit that I am touched by the shining examples set by our winners. Congratulations to all of you. The IoD also strongly believes in purpose. Better directors build a better world. This is not just a slogan, it is encoded within the Director Competency Framework, which identifies the 3 key areas of skills, mindset, and knowledge for directors to become more effective and supportive of the corporate governance guidelines. The competency framework forms the hub of our professional development training. You can find out more about this and the full suite of courses, including Chartered Director, on our website. An important area of knowledge is governance. The discipline of corporate governance is one that has developed hugely over the past 25 years, requiring directors to keep themselves constantly abreast of currently accepted wisdom, which delivers the drivers of success. We've seen refinements to the thinking behind corporate social responsibility, for example, and the rise of ESG as a pivotal shift for directors. No longer is it satisfactory for boards and directors to think of their goal as being the short-term creation of value for shareholders. Now directors need to create long-term sustainable value, not just for shareholders, but for stakeholders as a whole. With the urgent and compelling requirements now emerging to reach carbon neutrality and zero emissions, I am convinced that sustainability will take centre stage within the discipline of corporate governance and require us all to invest in much deeper knowledge over the coming period. Many of you will know that John Geldart, our Director General, has been attending COP26, meeting with global leaders, government and big business to represent our members and to identify the challenges faced by SMEs struggling to understand what is required of us and then implementing significant changes. I would strongly urge members to reach out to your sustainability ambassador in your branch and to connect with members so that we all start learning together. The IoD will be working on guidance in this area and raising the specific issues faced by SMEs by lobbying government. As together, we become better directors, building a better world for our coming generations. Once more, congratulations to all our winners. I very much look forward to being inspired by you all when we get together for the celebratory dinner in the new year.
Hello, my name is John Geldart and I'm the Director General of the Institute of Directors. It's an absolute pleasure to welcome you here today to the awards ceremony. Firstly, a number of thank yous. Firstly to our sponsors, and then to our judges, and finally to you, the participants. The Institute of Directors is absolutely delighted to be able to celebrate the very best of directors through these awards. Of course, we could celebrate so many more, but there have to be worthy winners of each award category. Throughout COVID, directors have worked incredibly hard to deal with everything that's been thrown at us, and we celebrate that achievement today as well. The Institute of Directors is really here to focus on developing and supporting directors to be the best directors we can be. Because better directors run better businesses that are more sustainable, that are more enduring, and contribute more to the economy. And this is particularly important as we come out of such a difficult time. As an institute, we do three things. We connect directors one to another, both locally, nationally, and indeed internationally. We support directors to develop our skills right through our curriculum and our courses and our examinations to the pinnacle of our approach, which is the Chartered Director Award. And finally, we work with government to influence them, both at a nations and at a national level, to ensure that the best possible environment is created for business to flourish. It only remains for me to thank you for attending, to congratulate the worthy winners, and to say the awards are open for next year, very shortly. So I would encourage you to look around and really try to celebrate those directors who have yet to be celebrated in the 2022 awards. Thank you for watching, thank you for attending, good luck to the winners, and I hope that we will be able to meet face-to-face in 2022 in a very different environment and a more successful economy.